There's somebody gonna come and talk to me today. Greetings, greetings. Come on in here. I've been pulling paperwork. Greetings, y'all. I've been pulling paperwork. Been a little quiet, baby. What's going on, honey? I have cooked some salmon. Of course, y'all, I eat the same thing all the time. I have cooked some salmon. I've been cooked some salmon, some chicken rice, some broccoli, some baked macaroni, and I have cooked some Hawaiian dinner rolls here for it. Yes, you know, guess what? If I'm there, you know one thing, you're more than welcome to a plate. Most certainly, but y'all, we gotta talk about it. Y'all know I've been quiet, because sometimes I have to process. It's like, you know, I have to take time for this little flesh to process what the spirit be having on going on, you know. And so, been seeing the comments, and I so appreciate all of my people with understanding. Like, you can't buy it with all the money in the world. Understanding. It's like, even the overstanding. You know what I'm saying? To understand, to overstand. But to not have it, honey, it's just not good. And so, you know, I kind of play back everything, you know, because it all happened so swiftly. And then, you know, once I shared, yes, thank you. Once I shared what Alvin had shared with me, you know, and people, you know, they come into the comments and they're like, oh, you was just a baby mama. Or, oh, you was, I'm like, how? How is that possible? Like, where is the understanding or the overstanding? Like, everyone who has a baby mother or a baby father, they know. You had to have some type of interaction in the beginning in order for there to be a baby. So, whether, you know, it was what you panned it all out to be in the end or not, in the beginning, it was something like no brainer. It was something once upon a time to get to a baby. You understand what I'm saying? So all the rah-rah in my comments, let me make it clear here. Not here for a deal. I wasn't really here for likes. Like, in my spirit, like, don't people talk, you know, they don't have any understanding. So they wouldn't understand spiritual gifts even if they had them. Because most times what happens is everyone has some type of spiritual gifts or is gifted in some type of way. Some people choose to block everything out with drugs. So they would never have a clue on anything that they knew anyway, because you know why? They just get high. Greetings. Oh, honey, yes, I have to, honey. It's just my 45, honey. This is the good eating, the good salmon, you know. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, yes. But you know, everyone has their side to their story or whatever the situation. And I have tried to make this as clear as possible. Like, I know, thank you, I know that it was such a shock to people because it was kind of like a shock to me too. You know what I'm saying? So, being that it was already prompted to me though, previously, in the spirit. You understand what I'm saying? Because people don't understand when you're in the spirit. Like, okay, it's like, you can have a vision or something can be shown to you or whatever, but you may want to take it lightly, right? So it's like you see it, but then you don't see it. But then as time You understand? And everything plays out. It's like, you can kind of play back like up, wait, up, one and one makes two, two and two make four. You understand what I'm saying? So, with that said, it was never, and I made that very clear from the beginning, it was really never my intentions to ever come to the forefront with, of course, using Alvin, Killer Stone, or any of those people. As a reason or use their name or for clout. Like, I'm not here for clout, honey. I rather peace. You know what I'm saying? The peace that surpasses all understanding. I am very singular. I don't even do groups, because in my life, I have learned, and you can't all the time mess with people that mess with people that you don't mess with. You understand what I'm saying? I tried it all, honey. And from the very beginning, I have had control of my life. So let's not get it misconstrued of me just being a baby mama or whatever you want to call it. Because, honey, for me to know what I know, it was much more deeper than that. And I'm sure if you want to check, it all lines up. But I'm going to, because y'all, the more that they kind of be speaking and stuff and saying stuff, it just make me go get actual and factual. You know what I'm saying? And it just makes me like go noun for noun and verb for verb and word for word, and I like to know what I'm talking about. So one thing about me, I'm a researcher. I know how to do homework very, very well. Okay. And so, therefore, I have been doing much, much homework. Some I will share right now, and some I don't know. It's just so much. But my question here today is this really the way you get a deal? Like, is this how this works? Like, I went back and I went back in some paperworks, and so upon going back into this paperwork, I keep seeing repetitious situation going on, and I often listen because I'm a very good listener. Like, that was one of my first professions, to have a call center. So, I didn't have to deal with people physically. I dealt with them on the phone. So their tone, everything that they said and how they said it, and all of that, it mattered, So I would listen to every word. And so, after listening to this for so long, because, it's like already in my head and never goes away. But to hear people talk about it after the fact, it's like, wow. So those were really your intentions the whole while. But then I'm a very good listener. So I keep hearing gangsters say, they got I got locked up in 98 and they got the deal in 98. I got locked up in 98 and Cash Money got the deal in 98. And I'm like, does it take a rocket scientist to figure out that they got the deal once you got locked up? Like, you can see very clearly that you and many more were part of the deal. But then, because when people kind of like second guess me and try to like take me lightly when all of this is for a purpose. Like, my son was shot. You understand what I'm saying? Multiple times. Like, I know how this goes, what they do when he was deemed a sacrifice. And now that I've watched everything else that happened to Alvin, it's like a no-brainer. So I keep hearing you say that. I keep hearing him say that. And I'm like, this whole situation, like every single person, it's just like, wow, is this really what they do? Is this really deal type of stuff? This is what they do to get a deal? Because amongst going back and checking into paperwork, I can see the same co-defendants that Gangsta once upon a time had. Elvin turned around and had them. And I'm like, the same people are the same person. Like, how do they even keep getting out? Like, and then all of this sealed statements. It's like everything's sealed. Like, really, like, you knew it, you was telling, so you made sure to go and file that it would, so it can be sealed, so that no one can see it. And of course, the government will protect you if you give them something that they want, and they will seal it. But y'all file motions to seal it. You understand? So I'm just trying to think, like, what? What is this really life? You gotta seal it to stay protected, but this is what I'm saying. You did all of that. Okay, you did all of that. You participated, you pretended to care about the person, befriend the person, did the crime with the person, and then you go and you tell, okay? You go and you tell. So, where is that anything to be proud of? Like, me personally, when I look at it, all of it, I'm like, oh, really, I'm the real gangster. Because I watched the whole entire play. And then I took control of my life, you understand? And took control of my son's life. So I did not fear the man that they feared all of those years. You can call it what you want. I call it strong. I call it a reflection of what I was dealing with and whom I was dealing with. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. I call it a reflection of whom and what I was dealing with. Okay, so just as whatever he was, I was that and more. So why would I bow down? Like, who? Honey, you got to have a mind of your own these days. It's just like not possible to go along with the group, or go along with the status quo, or go along with, what happens to individuality? So I'm trying to understand, because I'm like, where is this so fascinating, and where is it so interesting? I mean, if you want to be real and just say, well, it was betrayal and it was cutthroat and it was go, do the crime with your mans and then go and tell on your mans, you understand what I'm saying, and cooperate, but then be a man and stand up behind what you say, you understand what I'm saying? That's the part, like, that would be the main part, like, okay, we did this, I said this, and I'm gonna stand a man behind it, like, feeling it and then still knowing that I did it, I said it, and I'm gonna be looked at different, but I'm just not gonna go to the city no more, and I'm just not gonna do, like, really? And I understand what Kevin Gates meant by seem like they're only proud of. Woo. I'm just trying to understand. I just need somebody to help me understand, because they kind of want to call me crazy, but I saw it from the beginning. So what I didn't do was trust me the Nor, okay? So I knew what he did. I saw how he was playing it. I wasn't playing with neither Nor. So I kind of think I was, I don't think, I know I was strong. I knew I was an individual, not to go along. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, think a person's gonna do me something and I'm gonna go along with them? Like, that's not possible. What kind of example is being set here? I'm trying to see. I'm trying to understand. Help me understand. Because they want to seem like, oh, you so crazy. Oh, you think you're psychic. Let me tell you something, baby. I never came here saying I was a psychic. I said I'm intuitively gifted, spiritually gifted. We all are. Don't hate me because you may drown yours out with drugs or alcohol or just with not wanting to face the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Because if something sounds like what it is, that's usually what it is. But if you want to look at outside and see it's raining and pretend that the sun is shining when somebody asks you, well, honey, that's just all on you. I'm not built like that, okay? I'm not gonna look outside and see it's raining and let anyone make me pretend like the sun is shining. Or I'm gonna make them come tell me, oh, the sun's shining, and I'm gonna just go along. Oh, the sun's shining. Oh, no, not me. I'm not built like that. So, speak on my situations. You know, I'm sorry that I may have ruffled a few feathers with what I know, and I know a lot more. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to see who's gonna really be real here, because and I'm trying to make out what you're trying to do, because I just don't get it. You know, it's causing me to have to make plenty turmeric masks and not think about it too much, because I know I'm not the slow one here. You know what I'm saying? Not really. You know, they get in the comments and they rah. Let me tell you something, baby. The biggest bully I ever had in my life, the first and the last bully I ever had in my life was my mom, okay? And what she taught me was to bully the bully, okay? So there will be no bullying here. There will be no talking rah. Now, I may let it pass because I'm busy. You know, I'm so busy. I have things to take care of. You know, I have a career that's so much more important than people. You understand? Because I tell people, honey, I'd rather go with the unknown than go with the known any day. Okay? The unknown is so much more valuable. You feel me? See, energy ain't gonna lie. Okay? One thing about it, I don't care who's in it. If you know how to read it, honey, you powerful. And it pays to want to read your energy, baby. Where is Canada? It's known as, it's 15 minutes from New Orleans. 15 minutes more west, like going towards, like where the airport is. Where when you get off the airport, you get off the airport in Canada. But of course, they call it the New Orleans International Airport. But yeah, honey, I'd rather go with the unknown any day, because the unknown is not gonna lie. Like if I'm sitting in the room and somebody don't like me or they thinking about me a certain kind of way, I'm gonna know, because I'm gonna feel it. I'm sorry if you cannot do the same. Maybe if they would tap into it, oh, I'm making a turmeric mask. Maybe if they would tap into it, they wouldn't be getting into some of the things that they keep getting into. Because I keep seeing these repetitive names and everybody paperwork, going to jail with everybody. Like, how many times you gonna go? I'm like, wow. How many times they gonna go? How many paperwork they gonna be in? You know, it just make me think. I don't know how they don't think, but honey, everything I was ever told and showed is making sense. Honey, let me tell you something. All these people that was hanging with Elvin, they know very, very well who I am. They may pretend for the girls uptown or whoever, maybe their sister or their cousin or whoever they want to lie for. But they know me. You understand me? And they don't know me from being no fluke. And they don't know me from just being no baby mama. You understand what I'm saying? D mad at honey. Oh, there was never anything that he wasn't gonna do that D wasn't gonna know. Okay. Oh yeah. Yes. There was just nothing he was gonna do that D wasn't gonna know. I mean, come on, play it back. When he lived on the West Bank in Algiers, I think I lived maybe like 3 or 4 blocks down. When I moved to Atlanta, I think he wasn't too many months or weeks behind. Like, and no, I didn't have to sleep with him. That was the part. See, when you exempt yourself, you understand? Honey, you're winning, okay? It's not who can do it the best. It's not, it's not the competition, honey. It's being able to turn and walk away. That's what it pays to do. Exempt thyself. So therefore, you can be saved. Because see, sometimes rejection is protection. I'm not going through who can do it the best. I already got a son. What would I do that for? Like, why would I possibly do that? And then no, I'm not gonna go and hang where you hang. I don't wanna know none of your boys. I don't care about none of that. Okay, none of that means anything to me. Okay, once I see betrayal and backstabbing and appreciate you and all of that stuff, honey, I'm going to turn around and exempt thyself. See, that's how I stay like that. That's why my skin is clear. That's why I gotta worry about no diseases. You heard me? Yes, we have to put our minds together. See, this is what we should teach the youth. Like, it's okay not to be a thug. It's okay not to be street. It's okay. Don't want to be like that. That's not the way to be, honey. You have to want to be a good law-abiding citizen and pay your taxes, okay? Oh, girl, you already know, honey. Yes, okay. Let me tell you, that's what I want to say. Okay, the young ladies, it's okay not to like, oh boy, okay, it's okay. It's okay. Trust me, all of that is not cute. I promise you, I can show you the paperwork. I promise you, they've been telling God on Jesus. They've been telling grandma on mama. They've been telling everything. Thank you, baby. I try to stay as natural as possible because, you know, it's just hard these days for some people, but not for me. You know, so I'm just like trying to see where we go. Who's going to be real with the kids? Like, of course I would. You know, these days, age is never. But look how the older ones acting. Look at them. Maybe some young ones gonna come with some sense, honey. You understand? Look at those. They jailbaiting, go home, doing big gangsters, do this and do that, and then come out and no. I'd rather, you know, the youth, but we can grow together. We still got much to learn, you know. But I'm just trying to understand what's being done here. Like, my son was shot. My son not in no game. I said what I said and I'm sticking to it, okay? I appreciate you. I said what I said and I'm sticking to it. It was a hit, and now I know for sure that it was a hit because of all, look, it all came together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw it long time ago. That's why I made up my mind not to be hanging uptown. Hang uptown for what? Do y'all know the days that I hung uptown? I had to make me some friends, used to hang on the project porch, baby tantalized and ruffle feathers all day long. Ask them, they all know me, okay? They all know me. It was never a secret with me, okay? It was just that I was strong enough to walk away. Because once for certain, I always said I wouldn't get in trouble for nobody else's stuff, okay? Like, whatever I do, I'm going to get in trouble for my own stuff. I don't want to be in nobody else's mix. Okay? And especially when they're real with one another. So, yes, I mean, Lafayette, all right, Lafayette. I'll be up there. I have a niece in Lafayette. Um, it just needs to make sense to me, So, baby, who got time for the negativity? If you got grand churn, my families, you know what I'm saying? Even though sometimes family be the fakest ones too, because looking at this paperwork, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, wait, hold up. What was really going on? And I've been looking at the paperwork. I'm like, is they really gangsters? I done seen it all, honey. All, okay? It's just like somebody had to process, like, it's just sad. Yes, yes. Got 8 grown kids, 14 grandkids, and they think like they got time. They got time. Do you understand me? Let me tell you something, baby. The only real gangster that I done seen lately on TV, heard about him in the news, it's OGP, okay? Big OGP, okay? Big OGP. They can say what they want, okay? So if you ain't rocking like Big OGP, you ain't gangster. Believe that. You understand? Like, I'm just not understanding. Like, who's going to tell these children the truth? Who's going to tell that I backstabbed my partner? He did me something, I did him something, but later on, years down the line, we act like we loved each other. But then later on, years down the line, we backstabbed each other. And then I laid up there, got him back and laid up there and told him, and then, what a real? What a real? Baby, no. No. Who run that back? Cause see, I don't like distractions like that. You're a so mistake-free, perfect person. Perhaps miss everything be. No, I'm not perfect. I appreciate you, Jason, but I ain't perfect, honey. I told y'all. I can say about me first. If I was perfect, honey, I sure wouldn't have been trying to be in the projects. Looking for no, you know what I'm saying? Baby. I should have been looking for somebody on the city council. Somebody who was on a damn I don't know what, junior council, something senior, something. That's where I should have been, baby. I should have never knew nothing about none of that. I be trying to forget. I be like, Lord, why did I have to meet the big whales? Like, so then they let me know when you ain't no little whale yourself. You just ain't no shark yourself. You was a big whale. We have to do these youth centers because let me tell you something. Really and truly, all I see is. Let me tell you what I see. I see that the youth are really feared, and the youth are powerful these days. Okay. So if there's anyone that needs controlling, it would be the youth, because you can if it can be good or bad. You understand? You can either lead them to good or you can lead them to bad. 60,000 easy. But I'm telling you, it's just that's who is selling out the youth, because the youth is powerful. The youth is not afraid these days of anything. You can email. You know what? Send me an email. Like, I have an extra phone, but y'all, I don't know the number to the phone. If you email me, you'll talk to me. And my email is extraordinarymystique77@gmail.com. So it's XTR as in Romeo in Alpha, O as in Oscar, R as in Romeo, D as in David. Got me. All right. I as in Indian, N as in Nancy, A as in Alpha, R as in Romeo, Y as in Yellow, Mystique at gmail.com. That's M as in Mary, Y as in Yellow, S as in Steve, Sold, T as in Tom, I as in India, Q as in Queen, U as in Unique, and E as in Edward. I appreciate you. That's 77 at gmail.com, y'all. So yeah, I'm just trying to see who's gonna tell these truth. Cause see, I tell mine the truth. I be like, your probation officer is a federal agent. You can play with him if you want. Come get your ass. Them boys you're doing them videos with, you better not be no convicted felons, cause if you hang around them and you know you won, you're going pass go. Better not be on the wrong picture and hanging in the wrong. So see, I tell them. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you. I tell them. If you're a convicted felon and you want a second chance at life, you understand what I'm saying? All you gotta do is not get no charges for 7 years. You understand what I'm saying? Move out of the area of the state that you became a convicted felon in, okay? And you can have a new start. Who's telling them that? I tell them, all go out the state high. Tell them, don't get in any more trouble for 7 years, okay? And you can move to another state and just be a good law-abiding citizen for 3 years there, okay? And then you're gonna get some people to write you a letter. You'll be known as a good law-abiding citizen in another state. And what you do is you transfer your license over and you just don't go back to where you was a convicted felon, because that's where you're gonna get just set up there. Oh, but nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about that. They just say, get in. Come out and tell you all the bad stuff. It is never been anything to brag about. All I'm reading is it's a bunch of snitches. That's it. It just was a setup. Like there's a big whale using a bunch of little sharks to prey on the little guppies and goldfish. That's all I'm saying. And then they all go out in indictments, and who's getting the credit? Like, I don't get it. I think, you know what I'm learning? I think the person that gets the deal is the person with the most indictment, with the most incriminating information in their music. Like, okay, if you rapping and you rapping about what you did because that's what they just showed you and told you to do, and the whole time you talking about what you done did, they're listening to that, but like, that's who gets the most deals. I don't understand. But who's gonna say, don't do it, or this is how you get your second chance at life? Like, don't want to be a thug, go work for Customs and Border Patrol or somebody that can legally carry guns. That's like semi-trying to like, go be legal. Why would you want to be anything else? Like, not after the fact, before the fact. Like, tell your shit right now. Baby, help them. Yeah, hustle. You know, I tell them, baby, look, you want your second chance at life, just don't get, I've just been in trouble before. So I just say, yeah, I got some trouble, but I'm trying to see where is the pattern being followed, because I don't see where that's being done. I don't see it. I just see a bunch of lies and alibis and after the facts, and then try to make other people crazy. Like, make it make sense. All the little gang stalkers and do boys and, all of this and all that. Gotta make it make sense. All the little pawns. Like, y'all not tired letting people use those? And the other ones, y'all not tired of not being able to read the play? Like, really? I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. That's just like with Elvin's daughter. I'm sorry. I have taught my child, okay? Uptown to downtown to cross, you already know everyone. Let me tell you something. I taught my child. And everyone has the right to teach their children what they want to teach them. But I'm going to teach mine the truth. So, me, myself, I have siblings, okay? I had parents. I got a mother. If my mother does not act like a mother to me, then I cannot be a daughter to her, okay? And if my siblings want to act like they're not my siblings, I'm just not going to move forward the percent, oh, you're my sibling. No, I'm going to treat you accordingly, okay? So this young lady, Elvin's daughter, I care not to say her name, she's a child. She's really, really lost. Let me tell you something. Elvin tried to shelter his kids. How dare him? But he tried. And see, by her being a female, just like they refer to me, but she's a female. But see, by her being a female, they tend to get away with a lot of little stuff more than the males would, okay? So, of course, her daddy didn't want her to know how he was thugging in public, and he told him anything. He told her just what he told the women he was dealing with, half of them, okay? My phone breaking up. I don't have a phone on. It's paid. But he told her what he needed to tell her, okay? Whether it was the truth or not. So, she's a gullible person. I have told my child the truth. You understand? And as far as her, I cannot even speak on a child because poor child. I feel like the adults in her life shouldn't put her in those predicaments. You understand what I'm saying? And I would never really cross with anything with her. I would never cross my son with anything with her because I really believe that she will use him for a sacrifice. I really believe that, and I've said that to her. I've said that, and I'm going to stand on what I believe because what I believe hasn't failed me yet. Yes, people need to just be real. They need to be real. I appreciate you, Mr. Hollis. They need to be real. Like, I'm not doing that no more. I've been fake with people for so long. Honey, if I would have continued, they would have took my ass clean out. So after seeing that from the very beginning and watching that play out, who am I going to pursue with? I saw it trying to play out the same way with me, but it wasn't just going to be possible. I'd rather stay alone. My energy is clear. I ain't got to worry about nobody hating and worrying about what I do and all this won't talk like me and act like me. We all have to be an individual. We all can't be one another. You understand what I'm saying? That's the problem. It's just the problem. Yes. Peace, baby. But yeah, honey, I just try to make sense of it. So for all the people in my chat and saying stuff crazy, talking rah-rah and all that, honey, I never said I was here for a deal. I could have been foolish with that long ago and let my son sign with Cash Money Records, and that just wasn't going to be possible, okay? And as far as my spiritual gifts, I'll just ask that you watch your mouth, because you just never know. I most certainly will, Carrie. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? That's between me and God. So I suggest you go get you something between you and God. You understand what I'm saying? Because I can't speak on people. You understand? But what I could speak on was their paperwork. And I was just like, now why is they Why people can't clearly see this? I just don't understand. If this is what the industry is, honey, I wouldn't want a part. Okay, it's just not possible. Okay, yes, teach. You have to teach the children accountability. I appreciate you, DM. You have to teach people accountability. That's like little children. I don't care if it's a fish or just taking a nap. You understand what I'm saying? It's accountability. You're accountable for something. You got to start teaching them young because the children know who they're going to be right now. So just think, the younger the children are, the younger the parents are, the children come here smarter than them. Just imagine if the older people still having children and the children come here more wise. The older the parents, the more wiser the children come. The younger the parents, the children still come here wise, but they may not act as wise. You understand what I'm saying? Because wisdom is something that you have to grow into. Okay, that's like growth. Wisdom is a whole nother level. Okay, so I'm trying to think, where's the wisdom with these men, and when are they gonna start using wisdom and teach these kids? You understand? Because wisdom is a whole nother different level. Period. With maturity comes growth, and you have to change. And you know what I'm seeing lately? A bunch of grown men, children. They old in age, but this mentality right here is not. It ain't went nowhere. It's stuck. It is really, really stuck. Yes. Have kids too young. You understand? And I had my first one at 17. So I know how it goes. But I tell them now, like, first of all, baby, look around. After 1999, somewhere in the 90s, once the internet came out, baby, nothing was never the same, okay? So I believe these children got a chip, okay? I don't care what nobody see. The children are none but little Siris and the little Googles, okay? And they're really spying, little spies. They pay attention to their parents, okay? So whatever you do, the children is going to mock you. So just think, if they're in the house and they see nothing but you and they're learning from no one but you, when they go on the outside of the house and they're acting, who do you think everybody's gonna know they're acting like? Who you gonna know? That's right, but I was 14 with the no. Baby, let me tell you something. That was my problem. Honey, an older man violated me. And from that point on, I was grown. Okay, way ahead of my time. So that's why it's so hard for me to be like, pretend like I'm foolish. Like, I had to learn a lot of things young. It's like, people don't understand. You come here, children are supposed to come here innocent. But sometimes that innocence is taken from them. And you can't blame the child, because the child is going to react to its environment. Any person is going to react to their environment. So I'm picking up on, being that I was molested, I'm picking up on a lot of men being molested. Okay? And that is what I feel like, man, I had it coming. You understand what I'm saying? But he was strong and I was strong. So we linked, you understand what I'm saying? And we able to have an ugly fight here. But people, they just need to be real with themselves. You know what I'm saying? People come here, oh, they ain't have a daddy, they don't know how to be a daddy to their children. Oh, I wouldn't hear. Or when they come home, they might have been gone to jail and the children didn't grow up without them. Then they come here scared to tell the children something. How the hell you scared? You still made them. I don't give a damn who I was. Respect me, I don't care. What if I tell you something? Listen. Like, people just don't be, they done just been tricked to let their children run them. Churn and trick them out their spot. They love them churn so much, steadily giving to them, churn talking to them all kind of way. Not gonna happen here. So I'm trying to see when these men gonna stand up, because I know they be touched. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wow, a lot of women. Let me see. Wow, a lot of women who was raped at a young age, hard trust, but be beautiful people. Some now. You know what? It's it's crazy because you just find if you find them hard. If you find them hard, it's because they had to find some type of strength within themselves to to move forward. Usually you can find them victimized and then they're just always like a victim. They play victim. So they need to be controlled. They need to be told what to do. They need to be, you know what I'm saying? A victim. Me, a lot of times when women are molested, and I would guess it would be the same sometimes with men, because sometimes men are not always molested by men. They are molested by women. Um, you too, baby. They are only reacting to what happened to them. So that's why they a lot of women, they say, oh, she act like a man. Well, maybe that's who she have to be to do what she need to do. Maybe, but at least she's strong. Some people are just victimized. They just whichever way the wind blow. And that's just not possible here. But I'm speaking of these men that's just they just keep telling these stories. Like these stories is something to tell, and I'm like I owe women that paperwork. I still treat them. That's right, and always treat them like they babies. Because let me tell you something. A daughter's first love is her father. A woman gonna always, and then, well, I ain't gonna say that because sometimes, let me tell you something, and I have learned this. Sometimes kids that are sheltered when they're growing up and their parents are trying to do the best for them and try to give them a life that they never had, as you're trying to protect them and you're saying, no, you don't need to go here, and no, you can't go there, but all of their friends are going, you know what I'm saying, and all of this person and that person is going, right? But then they have the parent that cares, that's like, because the children don't see wisdom, they don't understand at the time, so all they know is, my mama won't let me go, my mama won't let me go, right? So when they get older, the first thing they want to do is everything that mama and daddy didn't let them do. That's right. It's due to a dog. That all respect in the community. You are so right. And the children are intrigued by what they weren't able to do. So if you try to keep them from the party that you knew they was doing drugs at, but all of their friends was there. You can't go, you can't go. They just looked at you like a mean mama. Well, as soon as they're able to get to the party with the drugs, where you think they're gonna go? As soon as they're able to get on their own, they want to go to the party with the drugs, where the drugs was at. Do everything that their mama told them not to do. Then they end up in situations, you heard me, that their mamas and daddies was trying to keep them from. Then, thank you, Justin, then they have the audacity to think that when they get in these things, mom and dad is supposed to go against themselves and come and save them after you done told them what not to do. So I'm not gonna be like, oh son, I did it, or you could go do it. No, I did it, so that's why you don't need to do it even more so, because I done did it. So that's why I'm telling you, and I'm going to keep telling you, I don't care what you want to hear. I don't care how grown you think it is. If you need me for anything, trust me, I'm going to tell you what to do. You need me. Period. Period. These children think, oh, you don't do nothing for me. Well, how did you get here? First thing they're going to say, well, you don't do nothing. Yeah. But ain't got nobody to call but you. Let me tell you something. The society has taught these children to be unruly, but they only teaching them for the bleachers, okay? They're teaching them to be very, very foolish, and somebody got to be wise. Like, and once upon a time, it wasn't always like this. And that's what I'm trying to understand. When is this going to keep going? For a deal? Well, yeah, boys love mamas more than daddies, because daddy's not going to play with boys like mama gonna play with them. You understand? That's just like mama not gonna play with the girls like daddy's gonna play with them. So what children know how to do is play you against one another. You know what I'm saying? They know how to go to the one that they feel like is the nicest. No, it's not known for men to be hard on their daughters and mamas to be hard on their sons. But it's known for mamas to be hard on their daughters and men to be hard on their sons, as it should. As it should. I love you more, baby. I love you more, Royce. As it should. I feel like a man needs to handle a son. You understand? I don't come here giving up your manhood to these young men, feeling like you can't tell them nothing because you done been incarcerated and they done been out here and got a touch to the streets. That's why you gotta have your foot on their neck even more so. Son, you don't know what you're doing. I done been where you got them, where you might end up at, and you ain't bound to survive. That's right, baby. You ain't bound to survive. You ain't bound to make it out here. You heard me? You got a long way to go and a short time to go it in. That's what I tell mine. Baby, you got a long way to go and a short time to go it in, honey. And ain't nothing like it used to be. These children not even smart. They computer smart. Okay? Give them a book. Give them a compass. Take the cell phone away and ask them do they know north, south, east, and west without GPS. And you'll find out. They can build, but let me tell you something. Instead of building hate, instead of being building hate because that's what you was designed, that's what you was brainwashed to do. Okay? But you needed to know, first of all, real fathers was never in the home if they had to take care of their family. So no matter what the hell they did, jail, work, whatever, that's where a man should not bow down. Point blank, period. Yes, but they could only do what was allowed to be done because some people didn't allow it to happen. Some people didn't allow it to happen. I appreciate you. Some people didn't allow it to happen. Like me, let me tell you, when I moved to Georgia, first thing they gonna start this stuff about you can't chastise your kids, right? Baby, I'm from Louisiana. I caught a whooping all of my life by multiple family members, friends, anybody who caught me on the block or anything else. It was a village that raised me. But no, now you got these parents, don't touch my child. Don't tell my child nothing. Well, guess what? Somebody gonna tell them something. And you ain't gonna get to a point where you ain't gonna be able to do nothing about who's telling them something. So my advice is you tell them something first. You understand me? Because see, when they told me, they got the churn, you do this and do that, the churn can do this, you know what I did? I went to homeschooling way back then. Because I ain't going to take care of nothing that I can't rule. You understand me? If I can't rule you, I'm not going to take care of you, baby. That's how I was taught, and I'm sticking to it straight up. That's right, baby. You got your butt whipped. I don't care. Half the time I went pick my own switch. Do you hear me? I was told to go get the switch. That's what they told me to do. Okay? That's the problem. To bring these children up, they're too overly privileged. That's the problem. Give them what we never had, and then that's why we wonder why they don't do how we do. Because they didn't have what we have. They didn't catch a whooping. Nobody tells them no. You understand? And all they are is just new and improvement in use. And who you think they're going to go against? The side of you that's in them. That's who they challenge. Nobody else. They'll go out in the public and be very nice and listen to other people. But who they acting nasty is with? If you let them, they parents. Only if you let them. So I'm trying to understand. Yes, baby. Yes, I am. Yeah, they got health problems because nobody make that. We was told go outside and do not come in. You don't even come in. Don't even ask for the water. You had to ask to go in the refrigerator. You had to ask to do stuff. Not these days. They just do what they want to do, and you know what they is? Little vices. And you know you love them so much, and them the ones who gonna go against you first. Okay, you love them, you do everything for them, and you try to give them the world, and gonna do the complete opposite. Because guess what? While you're busy looking at other people, you got to look at yourself, and those are your little mirrors right there. Okay, they're the mini you. As soon as you get dressed, they get dressed too. When you go taking them to the restaurant and shit at a young age and all of that, guess what? They know restaurant, but they ain't got no restaurant money. See, that's the problem. They get to get all the privileges, but they can't do none of that on their own. So that's why I always taught mine, don't count mines, baby. Do not count what is mine. What you can count is what you're gonna have after you leave here. Cause not while you here. Don't count nothing for me because it ain't for you. Straight up. What's mine is not yours. When you leave here, everything stays. You understand? You need to go get it on your own. Straight up. Straight up. Oh yeah, baby. This is the conversations with me, and this is what I'm trying to understand. What is these men coming home from jail? They getting on the internet more rah 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 rah. This one said this one, and this one said this one. Who cares? Who cares? Y'all got children around here, grandchildren, the children. I see these 2-year-old children out here. I said these children is who they gonna be right now. Who's paying attention to them? These children know who they gonna be. I surely will, baby. These children know they gonna be right now. They the gangsters. These little 2 and 3-year-olds, they the gangsters. Okay, that's the ones I be looking at like, ooh. The neo-Nazi. I think they got a chip in them. They can hit the button and make them Chucky everybody. Okay, little Chuckies. That's what I call them. Baby, got to be careful. I don't know what you got going on. You heard me? So that's why I'm like, all these men, they just get on here, they talk all this rah-rah about when they was in jail. Get it out of your head. Mature. Grow up. Grow up and help these children for real. Don't be listening to their incriminations or none of that. Teach them for real. Can't have dinner, won't hold their phone. No, they can't do nothing without a phone. No stomach. Look at God. I know that's right, baby. Look at God. Let me tell you, but I'm really do, y'all. I'm really paying attention. I'm like, when they gonna get out off of themselves? When you gonna get off of yourself? You already been gone since heck was a puppy. All of whatever they been somewhere doing. You understand? Not paying attention. The girls, whoever. You understand? Let me get my flashlight because this one got to die. Yes, honey. They gotta make it make sense to me. They gotta make it make much sense. Cause see, one thing about me, ain't nothing gonna even fly high. I'm gonna bring it down. All I know is, baby, you can fly, they can have wings and all that. Once the wings get wet, down like Frazier. It's coming. So, but yeah, I just wanted to touch the bases. I got so much of paperwork, Lord, man. I went to looking because I made it make sense. And I'm like, I don't know how nobody else can make it make sense. Can't make it make sense. They get on here and they rather go with the rah-rah and the foolishness before they go with the truth. You hear me? But guess what? The truth, I'm going to speak that anyway. I'm going to do that anyway. Because I'm going to tell the children the truth. You hear me? Whether it's from the paperwork, experience, or whatever. And these children need help. These children need help. These children going to be in the street soon. Is anybody caring for real? Because when the parents be put up somewhere, what you think? The children still gonna be here. Teach help the children for real. Be out here dig on that. It's always controversy. Always controversy, but they talk about women, babe. Oh, I'm crazy. I don't think so, baby. If I'm crazy, let me be. At least I'm different. At least I'm different. Why do you think Let me see. Why do others think going to prison make you gangster or someone scared of it? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is you went to jail because you did something bad. So now you come out and you just gonna think it's a story, and then you sitting there telling how you went. It's big. You can't even see clearly for yourself. I'm like, okay, you see, all of them, everybody in the paperwork, every single person in the paperwork. It's just, I'm like, oh my God, really? Thank you, Royce. I appreciate it, baby. Honey, Royce, don't ask me right now because the humidity is so high. The storms and the pressures, they just, I don't know. Okay, and right now, the water taking over. I can't. I can't. Yeah, some of them was in prison. I appreciate you, Riri. Hey, BMG. Yes, a lot of them. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you, I was incarcerated. I'm telling you, I was bad. And that's how I know how a lot of them became bad. Because something happened to their asses. You understand what I'm saying? And they can't live it down, and the thing to be is gangster. To me, when somebody want to be gangster like that, they done been molested. That's what I figure. When you find a person that won't be hard like that, something happened to them. They done been molested. And they become very, very hard, and they become killers, and because they got to live it down, they got to live up to something. They got to live up to something. So they're like, oh, you did this now. How can they come back from that buck to be a killer? How can you come back from being molested? How can you come back from a person saying you be weak? How do you come back from that? Exactly. So I'm figuring this out because they can call me friends all they want, but it makes sense to me. I'm like, wait a minute, I just saw them movies too. Wait, hold up. First this one was getting molested. Now he's a killer. Because that's what turned him to a killer. You think they're gonna get that's gotta play in their head. See, they're not a woman. You understand? But you don't never know how emotions and trauma, how people gonna react to it. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm so glad that I'm self-healing. Because I'm like, Lord, I done been tested so much. Make sure. But so with some people, it be a massacre. You know? Yes. And it's so true. And let me tell you something. Because when I was in that paperwork, and I saw recently after COVID that some of those guys that was in that paperwork and have all of those years, and they still and some of them still in jail. I came across one of them with autoimmune deficiency, requesting to get out of jail because they have autoimmune deficiency, and they was trying to use that. And I'm looking at that, I'm like, wait a minute. I remember this person used to be with this person, and how they used to be here and there and this, that, and the other. Were they sleeping together? No, it wasn't lupus. It was the other autoimmune deficiency. I'm like, how all of them just get it? How all of them just get it? Yeah, I'm going to war with the fly, because he's not going to win. I'm going to spray him. But when I saw that, I was like, autoimmune deficiency, really? Really? That made me think, like, how many more of them? I think they were sleeping together. I don't know. That's all I could see. Like, y'all done been in juvenile jail, y'all done been one, this didn't happen, da 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 da. You know, and I can see that, because I mean, it didn't happen to me in jail, it happened to me at home, and it makes me a different type of person. Like, I'm all in my feminine, but let me tell you something. Honey. I got something up in me that I'm scared of, okay? And it don't have no respect of persons. And I can believe it come from me being molested. Like, my mama didn't believe me. Can't get no closure from her. Couldn't get no closure from the molester. You understand what I'm saying? So, at any given time, honey, you understand? I be having to make sure I'm all right, because I had to make sure I healed through that. Regardless, I had to just go through the fact that these people is not gonna give me closure, and I got to quit messing with these people. I got to quit messing with people who don't want to give me closure. I don't care who it is. They can be the Pope. I don't care. You gotta go. You trying to make me feel like I'm crazy and trying to make me deal with something I shouldn't have had to deal with? You gotta go. I'm coming, y'all. Because I'm gonna kill this fly. I don't like crazy, you go. I don't like crazy. Sound like Frazier, the fly had to go. And then look, let me tell you another thing. For the ones who be coming under my comments, talking about, oh, she talked for 2 hours. If I have somebody that's talking to me, baby, I might talk 22 hours if I feel like it. Long as it makes sense, okay? They don't need to come in here with none of that, because I'm going to get very smart at the mouth. Or just block them, you know, because they be trying to get a rise anyway. But yeah, y'all, I mean, it just got to make it make sense. That's what I came up with. Executed the fly. When I tell you gnats fly, anything think it's going to fly across me, it'll never win. It'll never win. Straight up. Now don't pay nothing for all that to step in here. You heard me? Look at that what she put down the tea. But if you picking up what she putting down, you already know the vibes. I know that's right, but I'm just saying though. That's all I done picked up from. That's why this all be the hardest. The ones who done been molested, that's what made you be who you is, and you done been, yeah, it turned you into that. Yeah, you either gonna be that or you gonna be, it's no in between. Now see me, I'm in tune with my masculine and my feminine. No in between. Masculine or feminine. Sometimes it just be, I'm all woman. But if I have to, I think like a man. I've been forced that way. I've been taught that way. I'm a product of my environment. So I have to think. I even outthink them. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm like, they're not thinking like men. They're acting like women. You understand what I'm saying? But you got to choose. So I'm very in tune. All woman. You understand what I'm saying? But I tell people, anybody I need to be is already on the inside of me. Don't worry. All 909,000 of them. You heard me, they right there, okay? And they ain't gonna get it mixed up, okay? We ain't crazy. We move like Bane. You heard me? We duck and duck, come up and shoot, duck, you know. Yeah, all of it, straight up. But yeah, that's the problem. So that's, if they want to help the youth, that's what they need to talk about. Look, I was molested, you know, bad, or whatever the situation was, just be real. Ooh, I appreciate you from knowing Royce, because I promise you, I'm neither very nice or very nasty. I tell people there's no in between with me. They pick the side. And see, once they be very nasty, ain't no never nice. You understand? I love to stick to the monster, because see, everybody can portray to be nice, you know. Nice, but guess what? I like to remember the demon in them. You hear me? Yes, I know where Donaldsonville at. I'm not far from there. Yes, I know where it's at. But yes, y'all, that's what they need to share with these youth. I was molested. This and that happened to me. It triggered me, made me become this person. You understand what I'm saying? And all of that. That's what they need to tell. You say you know, huh? I know, Trinice, and it's so bad, but you know what I learned? You know, I call it being brutally honest. But let me tell you, I came up, like, people don't realize, I have been forced to be a certain way. Like, no matter how I may have tried to be, I had no choice but to be real. Like, I've always been one that had to face reality, period. So even though it may seem harsh and brutal, it's the realest thing ever, because once you face it and see it for what it is, nothing is gonna ever change it. Nobody's gonna never take it from you. You'll seek for it. You'll be able to tell them, be like, that right there, that ain't real. Now this right here, this is real. You know what I'm saying? It's just being brutally honest. You got to be brutally honest with yourself. I learned to never sugarcoat nothing with myself. That's why I'm very good at doing my own readings and stuff like that, because I'm never going to take something just to my side or how I think and how I feel about it. I'm going to always put it where it's a mutual situation. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to weigh it out for being mutual. It's like everything is not my way. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I don't care to have friends no more, because some of them cheerleaders and they just go along. You know what I'm saying? You very rarely find a real friend that's gonna say, "Now you're wrong," or you're not right. Like that's not how that go. You know, I like a challenger. Tell me I'm wrong. I don't want no yes man and or do girl and do boy and or it's what I say. I'm not the boss. It's not all. I'm not right all the time. It's just a reality and a fact. You're not right all the time. So I just want them to be real. Like, I had to be real with myself. I could have been fake. I see it all the time. Women is molested. And this didn't happen to them, and they trying to live with a smile. I used to try to live with a smile. I used to try to be so friendly, go to school, smile with everybody, try to have friends, knowing I was going through pure hell. Do you hear me? And just didn't want nobody to know. Just smiling all the time. Hey, do you know that make you look crazy? People that smile all the time. You're not Mary Poppins, baby. You just can't smile all the time. Okay, it's called a balance. Okay, and you have to be real, because I see that happens a whole lot, and then what they end up being jealous and envy of the next woman who then been molested just like them. But just because she able to be real and open and just be like, this happened to me. No, I don't approve of it, but it happened. So I gotta face the reality that it's happening. I can't go through life blocking it out, acting like that. And then one day it's gonna all come crashing down. And then what? Then that's how people lose their mind. Then they be telling, because people that lose their mind, they telling you some real stuff that didn't happen to them, but it's just all running together. So it just makes them seem like they're crazy. But if you really listen to them and know how to put your own periods and commas and question marks and exclamation points and shit, parentheses and stuff, you figure out what they're saying. Believe that. Believe that. You got, it's everything come with a balance. They talk about, good. No, it's a balance. If you good, you got to know bad. That's what's gonna make you good, because you know bad. You understand what I'm saying? You just can't be good all the time. No, you got to know bad. That's what make you want to be good, because you done been good and you done been bad. So now it's a choice. You either gonna be good or bad. Either one of them. There's consequences and repercussions. You got to choose. It's called free will. Whatever you want to do with it. You understand what I'm saying? Me, I choose to be real. Instead of going around here like nothing happened. Oh no, something happened. We're not going to pretend like nothing ain't happened. I get so sick of people pretending like ain't nothing ain't happened. Just come around, you know they did you something, and then just gonna come around and act like they ain't did you nothing. I don't take that too well. I'm gonna be honest. I don't take that too well. They could call it holding grudges. Oh, no, it's real. We need to address that something happened here. Like, we're just not gonna go around like fa la 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 la. It's not possible. So I'm gonna keep it right there, hang it right there until you acknowledge that something has happened here. We're not gonna pretend and move forward. It's just not gonna happen. I used to do that. I'm not doing that no more. I'm sorry. So I just want one real man to step to the podium and to the front and really healthy you and really tell how this went. Because I can tell my point from a female's point of view, but who's gonna listen to me as a male? They're gonna be like, yeah. Men wanna hide it. They're not gonna tell. They're not gonna tell. What happens to them? What they gotta play hard all their life? Who gonna be real? I'm 47. I know that you got to have knowledge. Just so know who you are. That's right. I don't have no choice. I got to know me before I can think I know anybody. And by the time I think I know somebody else, that's when I need to be checking on me even more. Because I can't think I know nobody. Why I want to think I know somebody better than they know themselves? No, I need to know me like that. That's who I need to know. Because at any given time, I got good and bad in me. So I need to make sure good check bad. You understand? Good keep bad in line. Because bad can get loose. And if bad get loose, oh my God, it could be a catastrophe, you know? It's just not possible. They'll be looking at this body, and baby, all they see is a whole other entity, you know? Because I'm just, all they see ass. Oh, but when I turn around, baby, they gotta be more careful. I'm telling you, got to be more careful. So I just want one, just be real. Just say I was molested and you know, just this is what turned me into this and made me do it. I couldn't take nobody doing this to me because this happened to me and it's my trauma and it set me off. You understand? It's real. It's real. You'll turn around, baby, like I'm good. Who? Let me tell you something. I smile with y'all more than I smile with people in the streets. I don't smile. Baby, you'll see me here and I'm laughing and engaging and talking, but see me in the street. Baby, I have a look on me. People like, why you not smile? Oh, I smile, but I just can't smile with everybody. Just imagine walking around smiling. What's somebody gonna do you? What's somebody gonna do you? Lady is crazy, lady is real. You understand what I'm saying? No crazy in here. It's called real. I'll break it down where the toddler or an infant can understand. Okay, baby? Never crazy. Just real, you know? Just real. That stone bone serious look. Whoo, baby. Because I'm going to tell you. See, they got the nice side of stone. I say, well, why he ain't be like them? How he want to show me them faces? I can't believe that's what he get from laughing, though. That's what he get from hanging with. I ain't hanging with no backstabbers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not hanging with nobody. I ain't gonna forget nothing I do. If I done did somebody something, I'm not gonna pretend like I ain't did them nothing. That's for sure. Because that's what they want you to do. Pretend like you didn't forget. So they're gonna show you that they remember. No, they don't take you serious when you smile. What? Go ahead and smile. Keep smiling with them. They're gonna force you to frown. You heard me? So that's why I choose not to smile with them from the beginning. Oh, baby, I loves the beach. I mess with Stunner. What Stunner? I don't deal with nobody with them type of titles. Stunner and stunt, that's not real. Okay, we're not in the same category. No. No stunners. No. So, but yeah, I just want them to come on here and don't be no stunner. Be real and say, I got molested. This is what happens. It can turn you into this type of person, and you got to learn how to control it. You got to get you some help. Was you ever a Cash Money fan? Yeah, I was a Cash Money fan, baby. I was cool. What? I used to be all in Cash Money. Sure was, baby. Was I bumping them? I used to bump them. They know just who they was really talking about. Remember, the high boys was talking about some high boys, okay? Back it up, Trinita. Ooh, call daddy. What? Whoa. Still get down, baby. What? Let's go. So yeah, y'all, until they start doing that, there's not helping. I'm so nice. Thank you. There's not helping. I need them to help the youth for real. You can't show your teeth to every face that you meet. Do you understand me? Just go around here smiling if you want to. And see how many demons you're going to catch smiling. They're going to force you to frown. You're going to... After they do you so much, you're going to recognize the ones that look like, remind you of somebody, baby. You're going to looking at them like, until you show me different, you is such and such. Do you hear me? I'm trying to tell you. Got to have some discernment around here, okay? Oh, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, baby. But, yeah, because ain't nobody called me a lie yet, you see that. And ain't nobody had no god doggone, whatever, interviews and nothing else. Because when I tell you I got paperwork, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Yes, that's what Betty Wright said. You can't show your teeth to every... She said about the guy, but you can't show your teeth to every face, any face you meet, period. Especially in the streets. Whoo! Baby, you better be calculated. Whoo! Baby, you better be... You got to know how you better know something and know something, okay? This world is not nice. This world is not really not nice. No pain, no gain is right, baby. And when I tell you, in order to go, like she said, in order to get something, to be something, you gotta go what? Through something. You heard me? In order to get something, be something, to be something, you gotta go through something. Yay! No pain. No gain, no pain. Na 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 na. Don't get me started. I'm telling you, don't get me started. So y'all, baby, don't get me started, okay? I'm telling you, hey, you're shouting here. Ow. Yes, baby. Baby, I was molested by my mama boyfriend, and she believed him over me. And guess what? She can still believe him right now today, because I don't believe her, him, and nobody else. Okay? Baby, she can still believe him, as far as I'm concerned. Because I don't believe none of them. Okay? And then had the audacity to want to build up animosity with me. That was your man. You should have known how to control your man. Okay, and don't think you're going to hold nothing over my head for the rest of my life. Baby, massa. I'm massa now. And I don't do terms. You hear me? I'm telling you, baby, you got to be careful. You be your own. Sometimes, you know, some of these mamas, they be selling their churn to these men. They know the men don't want them. They be selling their churn to these men. They ain't slick. I'm watching them too. I don't put nothing past them. They be knowing good and well that man ain't going with you for you. That man wants your daughter, and you know it. But then who you gonna build up the animosity with? Baby, y'all gotta be strong out here. Do you hear me? You're gonna do hell, don't stop that. That's right. And it's so sad to say, Trinice. Let me tell you something. I've seen it all the time, where women would get with a man because she know they want her daughter. You understand what I'm saying? And let the man have a child, and for the child to pay the bills. Girl, I've seen it all. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? That's the truth. I'm trying to help. Baby, ain't got to be that way. You could be strong and on your own. Your mama ain't right. Straight up. And don't keep looking at her as no mama. Because somebody do you like that, baby, that ain't no love. I don't give a damn who it is. I just watched the movie the other night with trafficking and all of that. Made me think about some other cash money stuff that was going on back in the day. Don't make me tell God on Jesus. Make me tell God on Jesus. So, but y'all know I had to come out and holler at y'all tonight. Some people shouldn't have never had kids, you hear me? And let me tell you what my great-grandmother used to tell me. She said, baby, she said, you're going to have to be strong. She said, your mama is jealous of you. She said, but you going to be all right. She said, she's jealous of you because you look just like her. But you be strong, and I promise you, from that day to this one, I've been very strong. I had to come in. I said, huh? She was a baby girl. I'm an older girl. We are not the same. Baby, I'm gonna cook. Look at baby. They should have been fucking indicted with R. Kelly. Excuse my friend. Who? They should have. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. They should have been right there with R. Kelly. That's what I see. Straight up. They don't never know who they gonna bump into. Telling them people's molested. So until they start being honest and start saying what really happened to make them want to take each other out and to cutthroat one another like that and to look at one but the big dog, but then take the big dog out because you was not acceptable. Just not acceptable. Okay. So y'all, I made my turmeric mask. This is my turmeric mask. This is what I be putting on my face, y'all. You know, because all of the stuff that I see and be hearing, honey, it might cause a wrinkle. I be having to put it back. I'm like, oh Lord, wait a minute. Do I have crow's feet? Let me get rid of them. Let me put my skin back where it was. Because, baby, I can't deal. This kind of stuff make you look old in the face. But as long as you face reality, you'll be all right. You're going to put your turmeric mask on. The turmeric is good for you, baby. You're going to put your turmeric mask on like I do and be sitting there in a meditative state and hum young rengekyo. You gotta tell them. Hum young rengekyo. Y'all think Tina was playing? Tina had to go into a meditative state for it to be a massacre. No, I usually just make this turmeric one because it get rid of all your blemishes and acne and all of that. You hear me? I'm telling you, Tina had to go. What? Boy, I love to play, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. This is really my mood all day, but I'm telling you, y'all, some real stuff. Ike had to kept backing Tina up in that corner. All right, Ike. She was nice at first. She was nice at first, but then, baby, business picked up. Business picked up. All of them, to me, they was just doing what they do. I don't know. Y'all know I had saw something. I was looking through some paperwork. I appreciate you. I be cutting up. I do, right? I'm a clown here. But let me tell you, jokingly when I want to be. But I was looking through some paperwork, and y'all, I had saw the name of a business, and it was called. It belonged to them. It belonged to Cash Money. But I'm gonna tell y'all the name of it. Hey, baby. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. That's fine. Yeah. Put that for him at the minute. Alright, I'll see you shortly. Alright. Yeah. But I saw something today, y'all, and it says CM Spirits. I said, what the F? CM Spirits? All it made me think about instantaneously was all the dead people had and died. I said, nah, I know good and well they ain't named this no, no, I don't know too many of them. I know this man ain't went and named nothing. Appreciate you. Named nothing, no CM Spirits after the people that didn't die. All them spirits, they is spirits. That vodka is a spirit. But guess what? Let me tell you something. A lot of them insurance policies is spirits too. A lot of them insurance policies. I told you I went to insurance class about it. I'm telling you, it was on my mind so deep I had to go do 40 hours, okay? I went there 40 hours. And when I tell you I learned some stuff on top of some stuff about insurance, yeah, they do go to the liquor, the spirits and all of that, yeah, but they got real spirits too, you know. They come hunt your ass too. That's why they stay drunk. That's why. The spirits be in the spirits, okay? And you just never know what spirit might pop out. You heard me? That's why they say a drunk person speak a sober mind, because it be what? The spirit. You can't make it up. It be the spirits. And you wonder why people stay drunk all the time? Because first of all, the spirit will come to you. And so I just told y'all, people try to drown out their gifts and they stay drunk. You know, they'll stay drunk, so they don't never know. Baby, yeah. Stone was mean. Stone wasn't nothing to play with. It's some things I learned early. You couldn't go around him and he's shooting dice. You couldn't. He was just nothing to play with, and all of them knew it. They all know it. Nah, J.E. Lou. Gangsta is now talking about Stone after Stone dead. Stone was the most feared. Stone was the most feared. Stone did. I'm just glad I ain't fear his ass. So many a days he used to say, try to run me off the road, and I used to drive his ass straight on to the station. Come on, let's go. That's what taught me to be a gangster. I'm lying. Thank the frick I'm lying. But y'all know what I'm going through. My duties in the morning. I just had to reach out to y'all so we could talk some realness and try to make it make sense. Because y'all, I've been seeing paperworks, and I'm just like, Lord, if this is how you get a deal, nobody should not want none. I am going to go live. I have a short week this week since today Monday, so most likely Thursday or Friday. I try to have some type of decency and order about it, you know. That bill stink. You gonna release it? Yeah, I'm gonna release this live right here. But yeah, y'all, I'm telling you, they need to get on here and tell these children to get to know. Okay, I'm gonna come back before then. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna try to come back. It depends on what be going on during the week. Let me see this week here. Where I got it? Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, it might go. I'm gonna let y'all know, but I will come back. And excuse me, y'all, because I'm Labor Day. I'm Labor Day, y'all. So, but I'm gonna. We're gonna talk about it because y'all that paperwork, you know, sometimes I be having to let this process, you know, because people be trying to say crazy and things, but baby, that paperwork, that's black and white. Them people ain't lying. Them type of people is not lying for nobody, okay? Let me see, we got, okay, 4 out of 7, I'm gonna get that. I tell you what, y'all gonna be up in the morning though. Cause see, in the morning I be wanting to come on and make some tea. See? I be having a tea pot. So in the morning, we could get up and do it in the morning and make some tea. Or, y'all gonna be up early in the morning. Yep, I do. Yes, I do. And sea salt, and cleaning vinegar, and Florida water, and lemons. Yep. That's what I put in my bath water. You get up at 4 in the morning? Okay. Well, I tell y'all what, I can get up early in the morning. We can have tea. And y'all, we can talk about it. Because before work, y'all want to do that? And then we can pray about it. Because we got to have a good day, you know? Can't be, you know. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do in the morning. Because I wake up at 4:15 a.m. Let's go. Well, let's go. Early in the morning, we're going to get it fresh. Y'all might catch me. You know, this is what I'm going to do. In the morning, I'm going to come on. I'm going to fix tea. And I'm going to be putting my turmeric mask on. But we're going to talk. And we're going to run it. I'm going to tell you. Green smoothie. I'm going to green. Oh, okay. You be going to work? All right, Royce. Well, I tell you what, and I got a lot of teas to share with y'all too. So I have I actually have a green tea, but it's called Restore, and it's for your, it's the, well, no, it's Fresh Start. It's to fresh start your cells in your body. So it like cleanses you out, and it's good for like people with cancer or with any kind of that they have any kind of sickness that need to restart their body all over again for their immune system and everything to work how it's supposed to work. So I'm gonna start sharing that in the morning. I have a few teas. Baby, they always get rid of the real ones. Okay? All of those boys got, a lot of those people were taken because of royalties and insurance money and them not being as smart as the people that were over them. So whenever they're gifted and talented like that and people know to make money, that's just like Michael Jackson and all of them. Everybody's still making money off of them and they did. And R. Kelly ain't dead yet, but they keep saying, shake, 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 all of that. You understand what I'm saying? Every word he said, they can make a dollar off it. Shake, 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 shake. Yeah. Remember, when you done had big money, you can't never go beneath. All you know is smoke. So every person that is a rapper is an insurance policy. Okay? So as soon as they deem you out of line, or you don't follow the rules, or it may just be your time and your turn, they'll take you. So, all right, y'all. Well, I ain't gonna go because you know people say I'm crazy because I be talking to y'all. Since you been on here 2 hours, like they be worried about it. Then why you worried about it? Why you so worried about me being on here for 2 hours? They be so worried about it. Tell them don't worry about none of that. So y'all have a good night. Of course, I love y'all. I'm gonna come back in the morning. Yes. Yeah, baby. We gonna come in the morning and get on and gonna drink tea and do turmeric mask and shit. Cause see me, I can show you how to get rid of all the blemishes in your face and shit. Put the crow's feet back. We're gonna get out here and make us a little turmeric mask, baby. Oh, we're gonna get nice and youthful. What's wrong with them? We don't even understand. Teach the churn. Baby, this is how you stay youthful. This is the antioxidants, you know. You get your little pimple or something, baby, instead of bursting or whatever, you know, you just put your little dab right there. You know, break it down for them. Break it down for them. Okay, y'all. I'm going to fix me something to eat. For real. I've been trying to get these nails off for days. Taking a break. So see, it's turmeric, ground turmeric. And then you take you some 100% pure raw honey. Okay, Odie. And then you get you some egg whites, honey. And what? Become a chemist. And mix it and let it blow up like cake mix. All right, y'all. Good night. Don't forget in the morning, I'm coming on too. I'm going to see how many come on. If nobody don't come on, I'm not coming on in the morning no more. Y'all have a good night and I hope y'all enjoyed your holiday. Happy work week and take care of those kiddos. Bye.